Okay, let me dive in onto this pair and show you how I'm gonna approach it. Remember, we start with major support and major resistance. So this is my major resistance. You see, this is my major resistance. That's where it previously turned here. So I'm catering for it. I'm going to zone in and look at my support, which is this one, my major support. You understand? I know you learned how to draw support and resistance. So I think you can see also that there are other support and resistance, like here, support. As long as the price is the point is below, it's a support, you know. These are like key zones. I call them key zones. Sometimes I don't identify them because I can see them with my eyes, but then for someone who can see them, you just have to identify them. But I hope you learned about them and you know how these are key zones where the market can turn, which are areas of sensitivity. So looking at our current market price, this pair is at this makes me really nice. This pair is currently at our resistance, your volatility 100. It's at our resistance on the daily time frame. Remember, I said you must start with the highest time frame where you can see most of the details. So it's on our daily time frame resistance. You see, it's failing to break above. You see, it tried to break, but it came around the ranges of this price again. So let's dive into smaller time frames and see what's been happening. But first, I can identify my trends too from this bigger time frame, because I can see the most touches have been catered for. You can see here I'm catering for most touches. As you can see, my touches are many here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means this is a trend line of high sensitivity where the market usually turns and respects. So I can expect a turn from here to the downside because of what? It's also a horizontal resistance, our daily major resistance, and it's also our trending resistance, so it's been failing to break. So let's see. And our support on our support, we have something like this where it's been respecting, meaning it's been turning around these ranges of this price. As you can see, it's been turning around the ranges of this price. As you can see, it previously turned here, it turned here, it turned here, it turned here. So from here I expect it to go downwards to this price. Maybe it can turn here. So we're looking for selling opportunities where it's at right now. Selling opportunities to which point? Selling opportunities to this point right here. I hope you can see clearly. You see? So this is anticipation. So the point is what we're looking for, selling opportunities. Let's dive into a smaller time frame in order for us to have a clear view of what's happening. I taught you about this, diving into smaller time frames. So here I see, I also have another important point here. The market respected here. It's been respecting in this zone. It's been respecting. So I see it's been respecting, but it hasn't came here. So I can expect it to drop from there to come here, break it maybe, or respect it a bit, then drop more to the downside. Remember, on the daily, we have another zone down there which we need to go to. And also here I can see the market has been catering for most touches here. Remember, cater for most touches when drawing your trend lines horizontally and diagonally. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm catering for most touches. So it touched. Here is the line which has been respecting when it was trying to go to the upside. It's been touching. So you can see it's failing to go to the upside. Now it's respecting this line. So what do we expect right now? You can see right now it's trying to form a mini head and shoulder. 1, 2. So here is our possibility of our shoulder here, or it can try to go back to this resistance, or try to go back to this from a mini double top, or right here from our trend line 10 here, then go more to the downside. So we're looking for a point where we can enter our selling opportunities to the downside. Let me dive to 1 hour time frame. So diving into the 1 hour time frame, remember I identify my head and shoulder. It's here. I can see my head and shoulder is right here. You see, this is my head and shoulder. So this is an area of sensitivity. Probably I can have it turn into the downside from here, selling to that point of ours on the daily time frame. Remember, we have a point on the daily time frame which we expect it to sell to on the daily, which is here. So from the 1 hour, I already have the view that I can possibly have selling opportunities from where it's at right now, which is right here at our possible shoulder, our possible right shoulder. So this, we're looking for what? Confirmation candles. Can we go into this trade as a selling trade? So we want to be monitoring this zone currently if it gives us confirmation candlesticks to the downside. So probably the closure of the 1 hour, two 1 hour candlesticks to the downside can be confirmation that we are going to the downside. Remember, I taught about confirmation candlesticks. So around this zone, you can see there's a lot of rejection happening, which is our possible right shoulder. So if we can have a candle closing below as a selling candle, we can enter our selling opportunities, put our stop loss above this zone and relax. Let it run to the downside. As you can see, it's a good trade, which is at key resistance zones. So I hope you understood the lesson. So try to go deeper into it and understand it and draw it on your chest too, and understand how I do this market analysis. This is the cell phone version. Thank you.